Be limitless, unlocking the power within. First, I want you to take a moment and reflect on the word limitless. What does it mean to you? To live without limits? To reach beyond the boundaries of what you thought was possible? To challenge the norms and defy the barriers that have been set before you? For most of us, the idea of being limitless seems almost unattainable. We see limitations in every direction, whether they are societal expectations, financial struggles, self-doubt, or the constant pressure of competition. But I want to ask you something. What if all these limits were only in your mind? What if, in reality, the only thing standing between you and your greatest potential was a shift in how you perceive yourself, the world around you, and your own capabilities? Today, I want to take you on a journey where we break free from the chains of self-imposed limitations, a journey where we unlock the infinite potential within us. I want to remind you that you are not bound by your past mistakes, your current situation, or the opinions of others. The only true limit is the one you place on yourself. Let's dive in. 1. Understanding limits. Breaking the false beliefs. The first step in becoming limitless is recognizing the limits we place on ourselves. These are often not real limitations, but mental boundaries that we've accepted as truth over time. Maybe it's the idea that you're too old, too young, too inexperienced, too unqualified, or too flawed. These are stories we tell ourselves, and when we believe them, they become our reality. But the truth is, every one of us is born with limitless potential. We are constantly evolving. There are no fixed boundaries to what we can achieve, except for the ones we mentally create. Let's take a moment and ask, why do we accept limitations? Many of us grow up in an environment that tells us to stay in our lane, to follow the conventional path, to stay comfortable and avoid risks. We're conditioned to think that success requires following a specific blueprint. Finish school, get a job, retire at a certain age. But what if that blueprint doesn't work for everyone? What if, instead of a one-size-fits-all plan, each of us has a unique and unlimited potential waiting to be discovered? The truth is, the first step to being limitless is shedding those false beliefs. Once you acknowledge that your limitations are just mental constructs, you can start to take charge of your destiny. The power of mindset. Shaping your reality. A powerful shift happens when we realize that our mindset is the key to unlocking limitless potential. A growth mindset, the belief that we can learn, evolve, and adapt, is what will drive us toward greatness. Think about this for a moment. Every challenge you face is an opportunity in disguise. How many times have you faced setbacks and thought, I can't do this? But when you shift your mindset from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, those I can'ts turn into how can I, and what can I learn from this? Consider some of the greatest individuals in history: Nelson Mandela, Thomas Edison, Oprah Winfrey, Steve Jobs. Each of them faced monumental obstacles, obstacles that would have crushed most people. But they didn't give in. They didn't see failure as a wall. They saw it as a stepping stone toward success. The power of mindset cannot be overstated. A limitless mindset means never being content with what you know today. It means seeking knowledge, pushing boundaries, and continuing to evolve. The moment you stop growing, that's when limits start to take root. 3. Overcoming fear, stepping into the unknown. Another key to being limitless is overcoming fear. Fear is perhaps the biggest obstacle we face in reaching our potential. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of uncertainty. But fear, my friends, is simply an illusion. It is a natural human response to the unknown, but it doesn't have to control you. Fear is a sign that you are about to step into new territory, and new territory is where growth happens. I want you to think about a time in your life when you overcame something that once seemed terrifying. Maybe it was a job interview, starting a new project, or having a difficult conversation. At that moment, you didn't know how things would turn out, but you took the leap. And what happened? You grew, you learned, you became more confident. The key to being limitless is not avoiding fear, but embracing it. The more you step outside of your comfort zone, the more you expand your abilities and the more you realize just how powerful you truly are. Fear is not the enemy. Complacency is. Fear pushes you toward your potential, while complacency keeps you stuck. So when fear arises, don't turn back. Run toward it. Face it head on. Only then can you truly be limitless. 4. Resilience. Bouncing back stronger. One of the defining traits of limitless people is resilience. Being limitless isn't about never failing. It's about how quickly you get up after falling. Every successful person has faced setbacks, failures, and disappointments. But what sets them apart is their ability to bounce back, to see each failure as a lesson, and to keep moving forward. When we encounter failure, it's easy to feel discouraged. It's easy to think, maybe this isn't for me. But I want to challenge that thought. Failure is a tool for growth, not a stop sign. Every time you fail, you get closer to success. Think about the famous story of Thomas Edison, who failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he responded, "I have not failed. I've just found 1,000 ways that won't work." That's resilience. That's limitless thinking. 5. Taking action, the key to unlocking your potential. Finally, all the mindset shifts, overcoming of fear, and resilience in the world won't amount to much if you don't take action. Action is what transforms dreams into reality. Being limitless isn't just about thinking big. It's about executing those thoughts into concrete steps. You have to stop waiting for the perfect moment. It will never come. Start where you are, with what you have, and build from there. You don't need to have everything figured out. Just take that first step, even if it feels small or insignificant. The momentum you create will propel you forward. Many people spend years waiting for the right time or perfect conditions to act. But the truth is, the only perfect time is now. Every small step you take creates a ripple effect, and before you know it, you'll have traveled a path you once thought impossible. 6. The power of belief. Trusting in your limitless potential. To truly be limitless, you must believe in yourself. You must believe that you are worthy of success, happiness, and growth. Too many people allow the opinions of others to define their self-worth, but you and only you hold the key to your own destiny. I want you to think about something. What would you attempt if you knew you couldn't fail? What would you do if you knew that everything you wanted was already within your reach? Now, I want you to realize that you can believe in yourself, and the world will start to believe in you. Your belief in your potential is magnetic. When you take action based on that belief, you create opportunities, you inspire others, and you unlock possibilities you never thought existed. So my friends, I ask you, are you ready to be limitless? Being limitless isn't just about breaking boundaries. It's about understanding that you are not defined by your circumstances, your past, or your fears. It's about knowing that you have the power to create, to grow, and to shape your own future. You are the author of your story, and the pen is in your hands. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Break those limits. Step into your power. And remember, the world needs your unique talents, your unique voice, and your unique vision. Be limitless. The world is waiting for you,